lesson, we're talking about the surface area of pyramids and cones. Remember on lesson 2, we're talking about prisms, meaning they have two bases. This lessons, we have one base. The base can be a rectangle or a square or triangles, okay, based on that base. Okay, so if it is the area, the base, if it's a square rectangle, it's length times the width. But if it's a triangle, it's going to be base times height divided by 2. Okay, if you look at this slant height right here, okay, you get this line height of that prisms. Okay, it is the slant height is technically the hypotenuse of that triangle. Okay, it depends on what situation they're giving you. So remember, we talk about the surface area of let's say this is square pyramid. Okay, if it's one base, you only do one base. I never memorize the formula because I cannot memorize. I just want you to be able to apply. Okay, I also write it right here. The laterals, instead of me memorizing that, I said it's going to be the perimeter of the base. Let me change the color. The perimeter of the base. And then it's me multiplied by a slant height. Okay. And then I said that the area of the base, it depends on what kind it is. Okay. Let's say I have, the same figure, and then they gave me, let's change it. The slant height is 3 meters, and then they gave me the base. It is a square pyramid. Square pyramid will give me 5 meters right here, and it will give me 5 meters right here. Okay, so number 1, slant height. In this case, is given to me, so it's 3 meters. And then the base, one of the base edge, or one of the lengths, is 5 meters. I know it is a square, so I know the length and the base. It is a square pyramid. So I know to find the surface area of it is going to be whatever I have, and then base, I'm going to put it down as 1/2 perimeter of the base, and then I'm timing the slant height. Okay, and then the area is going to be length times the width. So then I should have 1/2 perimeter of a square should be 5, 5, 5, and 5. That should give me 20. And the slant height is 3 plus 5 times 5, because this is the base. Okay, so that is the base. Okay, so I should have 60, 30. Sorry, I need to change back the color to black. 60, 30 plus 25. So my surface area in this case is 55. Since it is a surface area, it should have the square meter. Okay, this problems they're telling me I'm looking at, it is my base. Let me change my base. My base here is right here. Okay, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a hexagonal. Pyramid. This is number 2. And this should give me, this is one of those base and height. What I need from this problem, hold on, let me change the color, is, let me do it blue. Okay, I have the height. I have the base. Okay, what I need is a slant height. Okay, what I need is the slant height. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so there's several things that I need to do. I'm going to bring back the surface area. Let me change the red to make it better. Stand up. Surface area is going to be my lateral plus my base. My lateral is, it is a hexagonal, so I'm looking at the perimeter of the hexagonal. Okay, so the perimeter is 1/2 the perimeter of the hexagonal. And then I'm looking at the slant height. And then I'm looking at the base of that is going to be 1/2 of the apothem. And then, let's see. I think that I'm trying to find more than I need. Okay, let's go ahead and do that as well. At the perimeter, okay? Let me look at the lateral first. Okay, lateral should give me 1/2, and then the perimeter of the hexagonal, and then the slant height. Before I am trying to find the slant height, here, let me change it into a little bit darker. Let me change it pink. What I need here is using the Pythagorean theorem, okay? So I want to use, hold on, let me erase this. I don't need this. Slant height is going to be used the Pythagorean theorem. So I'm going to have 42 feet. And this is 18 square root of 3. I'm looking at this piece. So my slant height should be 42 square plus 18 radical 3 square. Okay, 42 square should give me 1764. 18 square should give me 324. The radical 3 times itself and square root, that's going to be 3. So I should have plus 1764 should give me 2736. Take a square root of that. That should give me, they asked me to round to the nearest square feet. That should give me about 52. In this case is feet. So my slant height is that. Okay, my perimeter is 6 sides, so it's 36. That should give me 6 times 36. That's 216 feet square. So I should have 1/2 times 216 times 52. To answer these questions only, 1 times 52 divided by 2, that should give me 16. Okay, I make a little typo right here. This one right here should give me 5, 6, 4, 9. That is my lateral. Okay, so let's say I have a triangle. It's 36. It's a hexagonal, so it's going to be 30. That's 60. Okay, so since the whole length right here is 36, that piece right here is 18. This will be 18 radical 3. Okay, so what I have here is going to be 1/2. My apothem is 18 radical 3. My perimeter is 216. Okay, let's see if I can add them, multiply them together. Divide them by 2. Multiply 18 times radical 3. That should give me about 3,367 square feet. So I'm going to go up here and plus 3,367. That's going to add up to 5,649. So my surface area in this case is around 9,316 square feet. Okay, let me highlight this. Oops. Right here. Okay. For this problem, this is the cone. Remember yesterday we were talking about a cylinder. Cylinder has 2 bases. Okay, cylinder has 2 bases. That is why you have 2. Let's see, hold on. Okay, for this right here, it is a cone. So cone has just 1 base only. Okay, 1 base only, but it's smaller than a cylinder. Cylinder will have the 2 pi r, and then you times the height. Okay, but for a cone, still 2 pi r, but it is half of it, so you have to divide it by 2, and then instead of the height, they'll have sort of a slant height. Okay, so if I know it is, hold on. Okay, then I know when it's a circular shape, it is a circumference of that base, and then times a slant height. Okay, let's see what you have here. So I draw out, let me draw out a circle, a proper circle. Okay, let's see. Okay, so they gave you a slant height, and they gave you this area of the base, which is in this case, that is my base. Base in this case is pi r squared. Okay, this case they gave you the slant height. Just in case that if they don't give you a slant height, you can always find it. They will give you some. Let's say you've been giving you this value right here. Okay, and you have the base as well, so you have the height. So you can always find a slant height. In this case, I'm using the substitution method. Okay, I have everything. So now I just need to multiply together. Times 28. That's going to give me 448 pi. So in this problem, they want me to keep things as in terms of pi. That's be a lot easier because I don't have to deal with calculating the value. It's not that bad, but I'll give you both. Okay, so now you have 704 pi meter square. Let's say they want you to round it to the nearest tenth. Okay, I'm gonna times pi. That should give you 2,211.7 meters square. This is in terms of pi. This is round to the nearest tenth. I'll talk to you guys later.